car or a house or everything that you plan to do. Why we are here today is to keeping in mind all the dreams and all that you require of yourself and making the journey of life easy towards it. And how we're going to do that, of course it's an interactive session, so I would like to know you guys and try and connect with you at some level, and then having the basics later, which is the basic understanding of energy, of meditation, what it can do for you, and how we can bring this in our regular lives, and giving you a flavor of mindfulness. When you get into this enchanted phase of mind, you're able to get support through the nature, through yourself, and then unlock your own potential, which had been there all along with everybody, and it's just that we have to relate with it and kind of access it, dive into it, and then make things happen for ourselves. So how we understand the goals of life and how I divide it into the metaphor or the physical world. Because we relate with our physical world, I can see something, I can touch it, I can hear it, and it's pretty much it. We relate to that and as a physical evidence of things which are around us. But there are also things around us which are like gravity, for example. Gravity is every day, it's there. You're able to stand, or things don't float in the air, and a lot of contribution that comes through gravity. And similarly, the electricity, the concept of electricity, like you turn on button and then you see the light. So there is no physical understanding of how it traveled and what it did and how it illuminated that very thing. But then it does exist, and we work with it. So what we're trying to do here is to open up our mind, leave the judgments out of this room, and we just try and focus and bring everybody to a neutral state of mind, and that is what we do not experience very often these days. Having said that, we're all busy with trying to catch up with the routine. We have to fulfill for our families, we have to fulfill for our work, and we have a lot on our plate every day. So there's hardly any time when you kind of tune into yourself and look within you and try and find the answers, the power, the energy within your own self. And that's how we unlock the total potential of a person, by just allowing them to step into that phase of mind where you can actually identify with energy which is available to you. So this is not a typical lecture. You're not expected to remember anything out of it. End of the day, if you can have a comprehensive idea of what was being said and how you felt throughout the practice once we go under a session. Just carry that forward as a momentum in your life, and you shall see the difference right after we've had the session. You will feel differently about it, and you will have some physical experiences which I will brief you in a while. But then once you leave the room and you go with a different state of mind altogether, I would request you to keep aligned and just keep tuning in back to it somehow by, I don't know, looking at the picture, try and repeating the state of mind you went into, come back to our initiative time capsule, whereby we're just trying to make it easy that you don't have to work very hard to achieve what you achieve. Rather, make your life simpler, easier, more accessible, and you fly on the route map of your desires, and you reach your dreams with an easy grace and with an comfort. So try not to remember everything I say, just keep keep the comprehensive sense of the idea in mind. This is a non-religious, non-spiritual practice, so you can be at ease that we're not trying to bring in any kind of superstitious thing. It's simply mindfulness and a practice of mindfulness. How I would want to explain is by an example to, for example, this painting, right here on the wall. And we see this building and it's tilted, and if we focus on this, we can notice a lot of characters. You know, the color, the definition, the knot stability, and a lot of things about it. Whereas, if we just zoomed out, there is a whole wall here, you know, and you can see like different other buildings, different other things, many colors, many expressions. So that's how we see life. You know, we're mostly zoomed into situations. We are thinking, oh, you know, I have to do this, and this is what it takes to do this, and I should be equipping myself with A, B, C in order to get there. And you know, this is on our mind. It could be A, B, C, could be something personal, could be something professional, educational, and anything. Whereas, if you look in a zoom out mode, life has a lot to go. And it has those moments, you know, if you ask somebody who has lived a substantial amount of life, and if you ask them, what was your favorite moment, you know, that you remember? It will probably be a birth of a child, or a new job, or meeting someone, you know, those emotional moments where you felt good in your heart. So we're always thinking with our head. You know, we think our brain is a super awesome machine that I have, and if I work so much with my brain, I will get miracles in life. I must work hard and harder in order to achieve something. It is true, yes, working hard and actions are a very vital part of the equation. But in the process, what we forget to do in our daily lives is make a connection with ourselves. And here we are just going to use different techniques which come from meditation, hypnosis, energy work, chakras. I highlighted that in the picture, so you know some people relate to chakras in terms of energy flows and the presence of energy in our body. But it has different dynamics to it. There's a whole lot of science and you know, different subjects. Everybody looks at it from a different angle where they have certain beliefs. We will simplify the process by just calling it the bliss. So anybody can get in touch with the bliss. And bliss could be in the form of gravity for you, in the form of wind for you, in that fragrance that you feel, or in the motion that others.
If you first introduce yourself.
Oh yes. Yeah. So my name is Anila, and I have been a healer for 12 to 15 years now. What I do is I heal individuals. I've been working with entrepreneurs and enterprises. My professional background is that I'm a corporate lawyer and a business consultant. So I do pretty serious job, but then I've worked in more than 17, 18 countries, opened offices, trained people, took corporations from this side of the world to the other side of the world, and have been, you know, involved in this serious business. But then healing was something that was going on the side. So Healing Moment was one of my initiatives 12 years ago, where we could heal people. And when you say healing, you know, you come to think of it like you have a problem that you're going to heal. And many people don't want to come to terms with that. But then healing also means to unlock the barriers around you and to be your free self, you know, your full self, and live every moment of your life fully and completely, so you feel great about what you have. Practice gratitude, if I may say, and then from there on, build on certain things. So yeah, my serious business also allowed me to use healing and time capsule per se into different business aspect, personal aspects, where things were beneficial for people. It is something of a value which, eventually when people try it over some time and make this as a part of their life, it brings a great impact. So the idea today is to tune in and give you guys a flavor of what it is and what it can do for you.
The visit Karachi.
Yeah, I'm in Pakistan these days. So Karachi is like the first destination where we're going to make it, let's say, publicly available. And we're planning some seminars, we're planning some workshops at different places in Karachi. So I'm very happy to actually see all of you, and at some point in time when you guys are ready, I also want to know what has motivated you to come today for this session. So is anybody willing to share?
Because I am the researcher of the same mystics, and I have done the 7-dimensional healing courses, and through the levels of the human meditation frequency, besides I have TM since 7 years.
Right, so you teach? Huh? You teach?
No, I spend it to workshops and lectures as well. Besides that, I am a student and researcher of all these things.
Right, okay. So what have you found in terms of...
the bliss, I'm repeating your word, the bliss. This means the spiritual powers and all sorts of things.
Right, right. Anybody else has an idea of what brings you here today and what are you looking forward to?
Learn something new.
Learn something new, yeah, that's
Like the
good.
peace of mind and soul, so things like that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes, that's the idea of knowing a bit more than we already know, and then tuning into bliss and applying it on ourselves and walk out with an attitude which is like a new life. You may not feel a radical change on your physical self, but you may notice the shift in your vision, the shift in your feelings, and eventually leading to a better, easy course during the normal life that you live every day. So I'm not discouraging people to take less sections and do more meditation, but yes, I'm definitely saying that take time out for yourself. Dedicate some time like we do, when we go to gym, we expect to build upon the muscles day by day and we work hard towards it and eventually we get there. So mental exercises are the same. You have to work upon it, stay committed to them at least for a certain period of time, unless they become habitual to you, and then you can, kind of apply that automatically every day. So what I want to also discuss today is our reality and the barriers around us. We all, as children, came in this life and were born in our parents' house, who were carrying certain beliefs, certain methodologies, certain approach to different things in life, and that's what we think of. When the child was running and say, "Don't do that, or you're gonna fall." He keeps that understanding in his mind, and that's one of his memories that was created at a very early childhood. Or saying to somebody, by relatives, by friends, by cousins, by siblings, by parents, you cannot do that, don't try it because it's not so practical. Or things like where, the limitations were defined. And that's how we perceive our life. We think that this limitation is me and that's as far as I can go and there's no going beyond that. Whereas it's not true. Everybody has unlimited potential. If only they were able to decontaminate their selves, decontaminate their thoughts, and then focus on positivity, focus on the good things in life. And I don't know, how many of you know about Secret?
I saw the movie as well.
Okay, so Secret says
Law
of attraction, yes. So thoughts become reality, which is very true, because everything you set your mind to think about, even if it's progressive or even if it's a fear, that will happen. But that's not the complete equation. It leaves us with a lot of stress by telling you, from now onward, you should be thinking positive, because whatever you think is going to actually manifest and come in front of you. So there's no idea of this supreme power there, and there's no idea of you, having a complete control on it. Because let's say if you aim to win that race and you had a fear in your mind, what if I don't win that race? So that's also another probability that you would put your thoughts to, and you would judge the situation based on either the positive side or the negative side. So you can't be left alone to just stay committed to positivity. At times, it burdens a person, and it becomes too much. If wrong is being done to me and I'm compelled to say or feel that this is all right and I'm positive about it and this is going to be, it is inside hurting me. So we cannot ignore the emotional part of the equation, which frankly speaking, a lot of us have a trouble talking about. We are so professional, we are so tip-top, we are so strong, we are dynamic, and we have no problems. But, the society we stay in, there are experiences that may have affected some of us in one way or the other, or has damaged some parts of us inside us in some way or the other. So there's this physical body that we see, we can feel, and there's this emotional body that evolves and rules your physical body beyond you even knowing it. And these emotions are actually stored in your system, in your muscles, on your physical body in different places. And long-term emotions of negative kind, which could be fear, guilt, resentment, or anything like that, could actually result into physical sicknesses. So this is why it is important for us to always neutralize our thoughts, process them, unwind ourselves, bring ourselves back to neutral state, and then achieve better results from ourselves. So they do say that there are impact of 5 people which are mostly around you. Could be your friends, could be your family, that really impacts your life. They either confirm your dreams or they reject your ideas, right? So 5 people who are most close to you actually make you perceive things the way you perceive right now. And I don't know if you can closely look at that. But then this is why it's also encouraged to stay in touch with coaches, stay in touch with information that favors your understanding, and also tune in to a variety of thoughts, a variety of material and opportunities like this wherever you find it. Go for it and never be hesitant to think that there is a mental issue, so I'm dealing with this kind of thing. Know this, you always can make yourself better and better. Okay, we talked about physical body and emotional body. There's also an energy body. Energy body, just a little brief explanation on that. Everything which is alive because of a life force. So you have this physical body, and as soon as a person departs, the physical body, even the brain, cannot conduct basic functions like heartbeat, breathing, and other things. So there is a life force that rules and operates this physical system at different levels, and that's called energy body. And energy body is divided on a physical body, just like your veins are, your arteries are, like your heart pumps. It distributes all over your body, and your connection with your energy body keeps your body healthy and vital. And then if at all you have blocks going back from the emotions, that kind of creates blocks in your energy body, and that holds the process of evolution and further progress. And you go in a cycle where you start to think negative and feel negative and physically become negative, and the circle goes on. Whereas if we could just neutralize ourselves, tune into a little holistic being and tune into the energy which will flow through us, we can have better results. So now that we have basic understanding on the physical type, the emotional type, and the importance of emotion and how it rules our body, I would like to do a first little session with all of you, whereby we will just process the stagnant emotions. And that is important because, yes, I know most of you want to unlock your potential and go to the next step and feel dynamic. But along the way, it is important that we take care of what already is. I have configured it on a format where you can automatically, release all the negativity from around you, and then in the next connection, we will then upload the positivity. So it's just like unloading now and uploading in the next 20 minutes. So we'll take 20 minutes to meditate, and what we're trying to achieve is breaking away from negativity of any kind. Had it been influences, had it been your own information that you carry, experiences in life, barriers, baggages, and everything. Because come to think of it, that if I'm carrying just a bag for a little while, I'm fine with it. And if somebody tells me to keep walking with it for another 1 hour, it will feel a little heavier. And what if I had to carry this for the whole week? And then somebody tells me, okay, keep it on, and keep it on for another month, and then another year. So this is how these feelings stay within us, and we walk our journey with these baggages. So idea now is to let go of the baggages. There are little do's and don'ts of this. So you will try and achieve a comfortable position of wherever you are. If during the session your head wants to move a little, that's all right. You can bend forward, lean back, wherever you like. Try to keep your palm on your lap. Both of them, because I have to hold the mic in one hand, so both your palm on this. And let's walk in and let's bring in a connection to openness. Openness to everything there is. And we can dim the light after this. So there's a little breathing required. I'm going to engage you in a little breathing exercise just to initiate the process. Once the process is initiated, you may feel different sensations in your body. There's nothing to worry about. There's no ritual happening here. It's your own energy trying to talk to your own body and just bring you the bliss that you require right now. So if you feel any sensation, just don't worry about it and let it be. So I would request you to close your eyes and start by breathing in through your nose. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out. Breathe through your entire body. Take the air flowing from the top of your head to the bottom